What if an entire army vanished, not in battle, not in retreat, but into the fog, leaving not a single trace? 2,000 soldiers, trained, armed, and ready, marched onto an island in the Aegean Sea, and were never seen again. No bodies, no weapons, no graves, only a valley that still whispers their names every night. The wind changes. If you think you've heard every mystery of war, you haven't heard this one. Because this isn't just a ghost story, it's a case so disturbing that both the British and Turkish governments tried to erase it from their archives. And what we found changes everything you thought you knew about World War One. Stay with me, because you're about to see why thousands believe this island still holds 2,000 trapped souls, and why no one who's ever gone looking has returned the same. In 1915, the 1/5th Battalion of the Norfolk Regiment was sent to Gallipoli, part of the doomed Allied invasion of Ottoman Turkey. They were ordinary men, farmhands, bakers and carpenters, promised they'd be home by Christmas. Their letters spoke of bravery and faith. Private Samuel Neal wrote, "If we fall, tell Mother we'll be together soon, one way or another." That one way or another became a prophecy, because what happened next, no historian has been able to explain for over a century. As their battalion advanced inland near Suvla Bay, witnesses from neighbouring regiments reported something no one believed. A dense fog, unnaturally low and perfectly round, descended on the valley. They watched as the entire Norfolk battalion entered the mist and simply vanished. This is what Relic Remnants uncovers: the forgotten stories buried beneath official silence. If you're the kind of person who refuses to accept half-truths, you're exactly where you belong. Subscribe, stay curious, and let's keep history alive together. The fog lifted, and nothing remained. No gunfire, no signs of battle, just empty terrain and 2,000 missing names. Search parties scoured the hills for days. Not even a footprint was left. The War Office declared them missing in action. But locals whispered something far stranger. A Greek fisherman told reporters that every summer night he saw lights in that same valley, and heard men singing a marching hymn in English. Years later, a New Zealand pilot swore under oath that he saw it happen. A cigar-shaped cloud, solid, hovering above the valley. He watched the men walk into it. Then the cloud rose into the sky and disappeared. His report was stamped classified by the British military, and to this day, no one can explain where those soldiers went or what took them. Private Neal's sister Elsie never stopped searching. She spent 40 years writing letters to the War Office. Her final note simply read, "They didn't die, they were taken." Local villagers refused to farm the valley. They called it the island that breathes death. And even now, a century later, tourists who wander near it claim they hear footsteps marching through the mist. Some say it was a cover-up of friendly fire. Others swear it was a supernatural event, an ancient curse reawakened. But one truth remains: 2,000 soldiers disappeared from Earth's memory, and someone or something made sure of it. These men were sons, brothers, fathers, human lives lost not to war but to the silence of history. So let's break that silence. If you believe they deserve to be remembered, share this story, leave your theory in the comments, and subscribe so their voices aren't forgotten again. Because here at Relic Remnants, we don't just tell stories, we uncover the ones the world tried to bury.